Good morning, everyone. It's Rose Coleman coming to you live from my craft room here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. It is Tuesday, and I am so excited. Welcome back to probably the first day of your work week. Yesterday was a holiday for many provinces here in Canada, and it was also, so it was Family Day for many provinces. It was also President's Day in the United States. So perhaps this is your Monday/Tuesday, but I want to welcome you to my video this morning. I am so excited about this card. The one I'm going to share with you today is a card that I learned from, you guys always hear me talk about my mentor, right? My mentor is Rhonda Wade. She has taught me how to run my business, how to do classes, she's taught me everything basically with my business. She's been my mentor. And she runs online creative convention every single new catalog that we have. And she just did one. Her and her team, her design team, they did one in January, and Erica Cerwin, the amazing Erica Cerwin, her, you can find her online by looking up Pink Buckaroo Designs is her name of her business name. You probably know who I'm talking about because she's very famous in the Stampin' Up world. She is on the design team, and I loved what Erica put together for us. Hi, Krista. Hello, Annika. Hello, Marie. Snowing again. So much snow. Stay warm, my friends. Okay, so Erica's card, one of them, I just was so inspired, and I thought I have to share this one with you because I had so much fun making it with the convention, and that is why they do the convention. That's why we all participate, is so that we can get these awesome ideas to share with our team, our customers. So they encourage us to take those ideas and run with them. So I want to give a shout out to Erica for her card design. I'm changing it a tiny bit, but I think you're going to like this one. And I'm pulling in another bundle that I really think you want to grab because this is amazing bundle, and it has a punch. And you know me, I love my punches, right? Can I share with you, yesterday we worked hard, my two friends and I, we worked very, very hard to get all of the kits from Storybook Moments, so Storybook Friends out the door yesterday, get them all kitted up. That was a lot of cards, but we worked really, really hard, and we finished up at 2 o'clock. And then my family and I, when everybody was done their other stuff, we came together and we went bowling. We made it happen, you guys. I was so excited. We went bowling yesterday, and it was so much fun. We got competitive as a family. The first game was like rusty, right? Just getting our bowling arms back on. And then the second game, it was very competitive. And my husband is a great bowler. He did, and sometimes I've beat him, but not yesterday. I didn't come close to beating him, but that's okay. Next time. He did 3 strikes in a row. He was on fire. And then he got up to do his next one. And he got them all down except one pin. Like when the dust settled and the pins were all there, there was one corner pin, one side pin that was still standing. So he said, I was 1 pin short of getting a turkey. I'm like, what? I had no idea what he was talking about. But I guess if you get 4 strikes in a row, that's a turkey. Okay. I don't know. He's like, we call him Cliff Clavin. He knows all these like little tidbit informations. Jennifer knows he got a turkey. He didn't quite get a turkey. He said if he got that 1 pin, there was 1 pin still standing on his fourth ball that he did 3 strikes in a row, and the 4th one he didn't get a turkey. He was a little short of getting his turkey. But anyway, I thought that was funny because I hadn't heard that. Yeah. Oh, a turkey is 3 strikes. Okay, I thought that was something different. Okay. Tell me what 4 strikes is, because he thinks that 4. Okay, TJ says 4 is a turkey. Okay, I don't know, but he's the Cliff Clavin. You guys know that? Remember the show Cheers? There was Cliff Clavin who had all this like knowledge that he would just like spill out. That's my husband. He has all this, and his friends and I, we all like call him that. Oh yeah, Cliff. He just pulls out these little random facts, right? And play Trivial Pursuit with him. Oh gosh, it is like, he gets the craziest questions, and I'm like, how did you know that? Like, so it's fun to play games with him, and he is like, him and his family, they are super competitive, and I'm not that competitive. I like to have the fun part of it, but you know what? There is a lot of fun in beating him. So I guess there is the competitive streak in me as well, because I do like to beat him. All right. Hi, Rebecca. Good morning. Okay, let's flip the camera and get started on this card because I'm super excited to share this one with you. Hello, Lois from Chile, Colorado. It's chilly everywhere over here, right? Oh, Sophia, your eldest birthday today. Her craft is making beautiful cakes. Wow. Happy birthday to your eldest. I know her. Met her a long, long time ago. She's a beautiful person. Wish her a happy birthday for me. Okay, let's get started here. Hello, Faylene. Hello, Maggie. Thank you. Yeah, we did. We went bowling and then we went out and had a really nice supper. My daughter had a lobster mac and cheese. I mean, we are landlocked here in Alberta and we're from the East Coast, right? And my husband said, really? You're going to order lobster? Like, he would never order lobster here in Alberta because it has to be fresh. I call him a fish snob because he's used to growing up with fresh fish. So he will restrain himself until we go home in the summer and have fresh fish. But anyway, he said, you can have it. And she ordered her lobster mac and cheese and she enjoyed every morsel. And our son, he ordered a bowl of seafood chowder. So I have traditional East Coast kids for sure. Okay, let's get started. And I can't wait to share this card. Thank you, everyone. Alrighty, let's flip the camera. Hi, Chrissy. Hi, Annette from Petawawa. Good morning. Hi, Anne-Marie. Hello, hello. I don't know. I guess the verdict is out. I mean, there might be, I don't know, Jennifer. I'm just going on. Oh, you're doing 5-pin bowling, the small ball. Yeah, I've never done the big ball. I think I would like break my fingers if I had to stick my fingers in those holes. But our son Andrew was telling us that it's fun, Mom. We have to go. So we'll be trying that soon, I guess. Anyway. Okay, let's get started. Oh, so he did get a turkey. TJ says it's 3 strikes from, so Google says it's a turkey for 3 strikes. Okay, well, I'll tell my turkey husband that he's a turkey. Just kidding. Okay, let's flip the camera. Here we go. Okay, try it again. Here we go. Okay, snow in the backyard. Another freezing cold day here in Calgary. But the sun is shining, right? The sun is shining, which I love. I love, love, love that about Alberta. When I first moved here, I was so homesick. True story. But I used to call my mom and I'm like, you know, I'm just so homesick. But one good thing I have to say about this place is even when it's minus 500 degrees outside, the sun is shining, right? You got to appreciate that. Okay, so we're playing with Storybook Moments. Nope. It's from the Storybook Moments suite, but this one is Storybook Garden Patch, and my sticker is crooked. Let's fix that. That will drive me crazy. Let's straighten that up. Okay, 164667, 10% off, $69.25. You're going to get all these garden images, so adorable. And then the best part is the amazing dies that go with it. I only touched on it last week, and many of you requested that I do a little bit more with that one because you probably have this bundle and you want some more ideas. So let's jump into this card and I'll give you another idea here. Thank you everyone for being here. Okay, thanks for all the information about the bowling. Wow, I see we have lots of other bowling lovers here. You like the 10-pin over the 5-pin, Marlene? Wow, okay, I've got to try it and see what I think. So we're playing with the Storybook Garden Patch Bundle that I just showed you, but let me show you another bundle that I'm bringing in that I really think you're going to love. The labeler that I use is a P-Touch Brother labeler. It's awesome. I bought it from Amazon. Actually, I'll grab it and show you. This is the one, I don't get a commission or anything, I'm just sharing with you because you asked. Brother P-Touch D410. This is the one I use to do my labels. I love it. Love, love, love it. Okay, so this bundle that I'm showing you right now is called Hugs for Love. It is partnered together in the catalog, mini catalog, and you get 10% off when you use this code. So the code 165738, $54. You're going to get both this stamp set and the punch. It's called To the Point. So we've got the 2 points up here. I guess that's why it's called that. Love, love, love this punch. And you know what? In the catalog, where did I put my catalog? Let's grab that and I'll show you because they actually brought in a second stamp set that coordinates with it. So let me show you where that is here. So I've got my little tabs. Let's see. So this is the bundle. The bundle is on page 54 of the catalog. So there's the photopolymer stamp set. This light blue background that they have here, that means that these coordinate with the punch. Love that. Then you get all of these different stamps that you can, they're photopolymer, so you can stamp them and make some beautiful cards. And then, so I bought that right away. And then I flipped a few more pages and there's a second stamp set on page 58, which is called Bright Borders, which also coordinates with this to the point label punch, right? So there's so many different greetings and different like outlines that you can put together. All of these match the punch. So fun. I don't want you to miss out on this one. So there's, this is the bundle right here. 165738, and then this is the extra stamp set that you're going to want to get, right? So if you get both of them, Bright Borders is $28. This one's $54. So if you get this bundle and this extra stamp set, that will qualify you as well for a celebration item, right? And celebration is over next Friday on February 28th. So don't miss out, right? Get your free things while you can. So we're going to play with those today on the card. Let's bring in the card base. So we have a card base of Pool Party, 8.5 by 5.5, scored in the middle at 4 1/4. Bothwell, Ontario. Yes, Ellie. Oh my goodness. So cold indeed. And Janet is also in Ontario. Ellie and Janet are both on our Ink-Sided Canadians team. Hello, ladies. Good to see you here. Let's see. Maybe you're making it a connection. Maybe Bothwell is close to where you are, Janet. Alrighty. So Pool Party card base. Then we're going to bring in a piece of designer series paper. Now this paper is from another bundle that is in the catalog that I haven't played with yet, but I'll be spending a whole week on this one. This paper is the Floral Delight paper. And let me bring that in and show you. You gave me a book. Okay. Okay, you guys are making a connection. I see it. Okay, so this is called Floral Delight 12 by 12. And I'll just show you the patterns. Now, we're not playing with this suite today, but we are going to, I'm just going to show you the paper. So we've got clusters here. These look like carnations. The backside of that one has an old olive like tweed. Staying warm. Yes, I am staying warm, Angela. Hello, hello. There we got another beautiful floral design. And this is the design I'm going to use today. Look at that. It kind of looks like a tweed. Beautiful, almost like burlap a little bit, right? So beautiful background. And then I'll flip through these quickly here. So we've got another floral pattern. Then we've got this tiny gingham. We're going to use this on another card this week, so stay tuned. This is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And then we've got another bloom. Yeah, Joyce says she loves this DSP. It is absolutely stunning. And then the back side of that one has this really subtle diagonal prints going in diagonal lines there. And then we've got this one. I have multiple packs of this paper because I love it so much. All right, so we've got, let's see here. I'm missing your comments. I can't read them all. They go by so fast, but I'll come back, you guys. I heard, oh, Audrey says snow yesterday and last night. Talk about a blizzard. Oh, in Kentville. Wow. Okay. Stay warm. There's the background of that one. And then the floral on that side. And I think we're back to the same, another package here. Okay. So there we have it. We've got our 6 different designs in this paper. Gorgeous paper. So florals on one side, and then the back sides have all these different prints, right? So if you're not into the florals, you could buy this paper for the back side. I often do that. I'll buy, and you get 2 sheets of each design. So you could use one for your florals and then keep the other sheet for your backgrounds. Okay, so let's bring in the piece we're going to use. We're going to use a 2-inch by 4 1/4 strip. Okay, so we're going to go across the front of the card. Let's get my sign straight here. We're going to go right across the front of the card with this piece of, I think it's like pecan pie and crumb cake going on here. So let me sit down here. Hopefully you can still hear me. I know the voice changes when I move around my craft room, so I'm going to try my best to make it so that you can still hear me. All right, so I'm just going to pull the plug off of my glue and we're going to glue this piece down onto the front of the card. We're just going to go right across the front of our card here. Here we go. And so it's 4 1/4, which is the width of the card. I'm going to try and center it. Keep it straight. You can use your lines on your Glass Mat Studio to line things up. So I'm lining up the top of the card up here. And then I can see this dotted line right here is going to be my guide to get this one straight. So let's see if I can get that lined up. There we go. Okay, so that's on the front of the card. Then remember the timeless plaid paper that I showed you yesterday? I've been loving this. I'm going to bring in this piece here. This is gorgeous as well, but we're going to use the old olive side. So we're going to put this onto the card going vertically like this with dimensionals. So let me grab my dimensionals here, and we're going to use 4 dimensionals, 1 in each corner, and we'll pop this up. All right, 1 more. Let's put 1 in the middle just for good measure. Okay, so let's peel off the backing of all of these. Come on. Okay, 1 more. Could have used my take your pick tool and poke them, but I used my fingers. That's okay. Okay, so we're going to put this in the center, looking on both sides, looking top and bottom, make sure it's centered. Okay, on with dimensionals. Love it. Look at that. Pool Party and Old Olive. Who knew they would go so nicely together? So I have yet another piece of this same pattern, and I love what Erica did with this. She cut it 2 inches, the same as this, but a little narrower in width, and we're going to put that on top here. So it goes, did I cut that wrong? Let me see. That's the full width. This one is supposed to be, okay, I got some strips here. I think I got the wrong one. Okay, so we got 1, 2, these are my ones that go across the back, and then the one in the front, I wanted to make it 3 1/4. Did I cut it wrong? Let me get my ruler. Let me get my ruler. I wanted it to be a little bit longer than my piece here, which is 3. Oh, that's what I did wrong. Okay, this is only supposed to be 3 inches, and that's okay though. We're gonna go with it. When you cut your DSP, your 6x6 DSP, I wanted to make it go further, so my reasoning was to cut it at 3 inches so I'd get 2 pieces. But this is stuck down now, so we're just gonna go with it. So let's do a little bit of trimming. We're going to grab a piece that's 2 inches, and I want it to be just slightly bigger than my Old Olive. So I'm going to bring in my trimmer, and I just measured my piece here, and it's 3 1/4. So we're going to trim this down to 3 1/2. Okay, so we're going to trim this to 3 1/2 so it overlaps a little bit, and then we're going to put that on top of the green. Because I really like the effect of having it out over the edge a little bit like that. Okay, so we're going to put this on with liquid glue. So I'm just going to come in here with my liquid glue and put some right here. And we're going to have the edges just overlap a little, like 1/4. I guess we're dealing with it 1/8 of an inch on both sides like that. So you can see there's like a shadow there, right? So you get that different depth. I love that. Okay, so we've got that part done. Let's move on to some stamping. So for the stamping, we're going to need some scrap paper. Remember, when you place an order with me and you use this code up here, the Q2JSXNSX code, you'll need to have this bundle, which includes the dies and the stamps, okay? I can't send you stamped images, but I can send you some die cuts. So I will send you any die cuts that don't need to be stamped first, okay? So let's see, what do we need? We need some scrap paper. We need some scrap Pool Party. We got that. We need some scrap white, and we need some scrap Old Olive. So let me grab those from my scrap bin. Old Olive, here we go. So we need some Old Olive, just a little piece, not a big piece. And we need pecan pie, which I've already got cut out. And we need a little bit of white. Okay, easy peasy. So for the white, we're gonna do some stamping on these pieces, and then we're gonna do the die cutting. Okay. So on my Old Olive, I'm gonna bring in the stamp for the lettuce. This is the lettuce, and we're gonna stamp a little bit of a darker tone on the Old Olive. So I'm going to bring in Mossy Meadow. We're going to stamp 2 heads of lettuce on here. So tap, 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 straight down. There we go. There's 1 head of lettuce and 2. Okay, we've got that done. We'll put that aside for a minute. Then on our basic white scrap piece, and when you get your kits from me, and you see a piece, the corner will be snipped off like that, so that you know that, oh, that means that I have to do something with this piece. That's my piece for doing my stamping or whatever. So on the white piece, we're going to bring in Memento, and we're going to stamp that cute little garden pitchfork. Let's get this straightened up here. My little liner is shifted a little bit. This one right here, this little pitchfork, so cute. So we're gonna stamp that on some scrap white. So I got my Memento ink because I'm gonna use blends to color. So when you use blends, you wanna use Memento ink so that your images do not bleed. This is a common question that I get a lot about, which black should I use? If you're using blends markers, you wanna use Memento, okay? So just put the lid on that so I don't put it on my beige jacket here. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Okay, so we're bringing in blends. We have Crumb Cake and Smoky Slate. So I'm gonna use the Smoky Slate to, we're gonna have a little steel handle on this pitchfork. Okay, or rake, whatever you wanna call it. I think it's more of a pitchfork than a rake. Okay, so we're gonna go all the way, like the prongs of the pitchfork, we're going to color with Smoky Slate. And then the handle of this pitchfork, we're going to color with Crumb Cake. And I just brought in the light Crumb Cake, but I mean, of course, you could do the dark if you wanted to. Quick and easy. Okay, so we've got that. Then, what else do we need to stamp? We need, oh, okay. So I'll give you some pecan pie as well, but I've already got one cut out here, so I'm going to use my cutout one. This is a pecan pie outline, and I'm going to stamp the pots on top, the flower pot image, okay? So we've got our flower pot image here, and I'm going to do a little tone-on-tone stamping. So I'm bringing in pecan pie, and we're going to stamp the flower pots on top here. So this is going to be hard to do with a red rubber because you can't see where you're stamping, but take your die cut, put it on top gently, this is the key word, and then grab something flat and firm and just press, press, press. Make sure you're getting even stamping. And there we have it, my friends. There's our terracotta pots on there. And we're going to add, we have a detailed die, which I've gone ahead and cut out, this one right here. This is the rims of the terracotta pots, right? Our flower pots. So I thought it always looks better to add a little texture, a little ink. So we're going to use the pecan pie. I've got my blending brush that I use for my browns, and I'm just going to do a little bit of dusting of color, and you can add more or less. The more you add, the more rustic it'll look. So we're just going to add a little bit to this detailed die, like that, maybe a little more on this side. And then also on the pots themselves, we're going to just add a little bit along the edge down here. And you're not going to see the top part because I'm going to cover that up with the detailed die, but there we go. We've got a little bit of that pecan pie ink on there. And we're going to just grab, I've got a wipe here. Let's just get this off and get that glue. There's some glue on my glass mat. Keep your glass mat clean. You guys saw me yesterday. I had some issues yesterday. You'll have to go back and watch that video. That was probably funny. You guys were probably laughing at me, but I got through it. I got through it. Okay, so before we stick this together, let's do some cutting. So our dies, let's bring back the Storybook Garden Patch dies. And that pitchfork has a die that cuts it out. There we go. We're going to put that on here. And our lettuce, we have a die for the lettuce as well. And it is right here. So with this one, it's not hard to figure it out. If you look at the lettuce, we've got a little bit of like a flat edge at the top. So I'm just taking my die, I'm looking at it. There's my flat, and I'm just going to put it on top and anchor that down with some Post-it tape. And the pitchfork, you want to anchor that down too, because that's good. That's not going to stay put, I don't think. So I'm going to put a little bit of Post-it tape on top of the pitchfork, and that's all. Okay, now we'll move this out of the way. And I'll grab my machine and we'll quickly run that through. Okay, let's see here. Make sure I've got everything. Move this off to the side. Got my big guy here today, my big Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. So I'm going to use what I've got in front of me. The little boss will work with these dies. So if you have the mini boss or you're thinking of getting the starter kit and you want to put that mini boss in your kit, and then you can get it. You can get other things as well, right? Because you can choose, if you choose option 2 for the starter kit, you get to choose $206 of whatever you want. It is an amazing deal. And I get people asking me all the time about the starter kit because I talk about it all the time because I want you guys to get the best deal, right? It's all about getting the best deal and having fun. Okay, so we've also got another lettuce, but I've got some cut out here, so I won't bore you with watching me crank that through. I just wanted to show you how easy it is to use these dies and to get these amazing, amazing images from the bundle. So let's see what we've got. We've got our terracotta pot with the detailed edge. I got 2 actual lettuce. So I got one that I already cut out before, and I've got my pitchfork. Okay, so let's grab my silicone mat and we'll get some glue flowing here on these pieces. So what do we want to do here? We're going to flip over, I think, yes, all of these will have glue. Okay, so flip them all over. I like to get the glue flowing and get things on, and you can let them sit. And I actually prefer to let them sit. They're not as messy when you go to pick them up. You can let the glue partially dry, but the minute it makes contact with another piece of cardstock, it's going to stick. Okay, so we'll just leave this on my silicone mat for a little bit. And we're going to bring in a scrap piece of Pool Party. And from the Hugs for Love stamp set, we're going to use this one down here, this image, the border one. So I've got that on my block, and we're going to do a little tone-on-tone stamping. So when you get your kit, I will punch out one of these for you and send it to you so that you can just use it as a background. If you're not interested in buying this bundle, I will send you this. I'll send you this outline. It'll be a great little layer for you. But I want to show you how easy it is to stamp and punch this out. So on my scrap piece of Pool Party, I'm going to stamp with Pool Party. So we're doing a tone on tone here. So we'll stamp that tone on tone, Pool Party on Pool Party. Look how pretty that is. I'll hold it closer so you can see. Isn't that awesome? I love this punch. Now, if you do buy the stamp set and you get your kit from me and you've got this border, you can stamp it. I'll show you how you can do that. So you can punch your images out first. Watch my rake. Watch my little pitchfork. You can stamp it afterwards, right? So you can come in here and hover over your image or your punched out cardstock, and then you can just hover over. And then when you're happy with the position, press down. So there we have, see the difference? Same thing, right? You can punch first and then stamp, or you can stamp and then punch. So bringing in the punch, I'm just gonna hold it with my thumb like this, and I'm gonna line it up. So I'm looking at the 2 points, top and bottom. I'm looking at the sides. And when I'm happy with the positioning, I will just go ahead and pop that out. Look at that. So fun, right? All right, so you're gonna want that Hugs for Love bundle. It's amazing. Okay, so we've got that one. What else do we need? I think we're good for now. We need one more thing to stamp. In your kit, you're going to get one of these little labels. I'm going to cut that using the perennial postage dies, and that's going to be for your greeting. So our greeting for the front, we're going to use something from Hugs for Love. There's a lot of fun greetings that will fit on this little perennial postage die cut. You make me smile. Lots of hugs and kisses. Life is better with you. I love, love, love that one. So I'm going to stamp that one on the front. And then the inside, there's a bunch of different ones you can put for the inside. But let's do Life is Better with You. This could be for your significant other. It could be for your sister, for your best friend. Life is better with a lot of people, right? That we love in our life. So we're going to stamp this image or this greeting with pecan pie, and I'm hovering over that die cut and pressing down. I'm using pecan pie ink. There we go. Okay, so let's bring our card back in and let's see how we're going to put this together. So we're going to take this label and it's going to sit over here like this. And Erica popped hers up and I really like the look of it. So, you know, some cards you just need a little extra dimension. So we're going to pop this one up. I'm just going to use 2 dimensionals on this one, top and bottom. And we're going to start this fun layering process here. So we'll put the pool party right here. I'm going parallel with my front piece here. And I'll press that down. Then this label is going to sit right across here. So I'm going to use my liquid glue because I don't want to make it too thick. Liquid glue will be just fine for this. So we'll put that right here. And then we're going to come in with the terracotta pot. Now I did put glue on it and I forgot that this is popped up too. So I'm going to actually put 2 dimensionals over here and we're going to put the pot on here. So we're going to put the terracotta pot on this side. We're going to overlap the label a little bit here, like so. Okay. Okay. And then the accent for the pot, we're going to put that up top here. We're going to line up. It's really easy to line this up because you can go by the bumps on the side. They match up with the terracotta pot bottom. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. Okay, so let me hold that close and show you. Oh, the dimension, right? I love it. And then we've got lettuce. So let's put some lettuce into the pot. And let's put a head of lettuce down here, just for good measure. And then see this? This is partially dry. I can pick it up with my fingers and I don't get glue on my fingers. So that's the beauty of letting your glue partially dry. And here we go. We're going to put this pitchfork right up here against the edge of my terracotta pot. Oh my goodness. I love, love, love this card. Okay, so to bling this card up, we're going to use something that Rose needs to order more of. And these are called, what are they called? Adhesive back texture dots. I'll hold them close so you can see. Can you see? They almost look like little miniature golf balls. They have the little rivets in them, the little dents in them. I love, love, love these. And you can tell I've used them. It's time to order more. They are called Adhesive Back Texture Dots 163338. And we're going to use 3 of them. And there's 2 different sizes, but I'm going to use all big ones on my card. So I'm going to put one out here in the background. I'm going to put one on the label like that. And then I'm going to put one down here in the other white space. Okay, so there's the front of the card. For the inside of the card, we've got a piece of basic white, 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. And then we have lots of choices in Hugs for Love for the greetings, right? So I'm saying life is better with you. How about, you could say sending you a big hug, right? Or you could say, you make me smile. If it's your husband or your team member or whoever, you could say, you and I make the best team. Maybe you have a coworker that you guys are like, you know, amazing together. You could stamp that. There is Valentine's, of course. Happy Valentine's and lots of hugs and kisses. You can use the hearts at any time of year and love and kisses any times of year. So this is a great, great set. And again, don't forget, there's a second set that coordinates with this and it coordinates with the punch. So you got a lot of stamping possibilities with these 2, right? Okay. Here's a one that I just had into my stamp set. This one, I stamped the outline with real red, and then I did Sending You a Big Hug with basic black. So lots and lots of options with those. And I love myself a good punch. So when I see punch bundles, I do a little happy dance. Okay, so life is better with you. How about we stamp the inside with You Make Me Smile? And then you can send this to anyone, right? It's not exactly as lovey-dovey as the other one, some of the other greetings. We're just going to say, you make me smile and you make my life, you know, better, right? You make me smile. And then you can bring in any of the coordinating gardening images, right? You can bring in any of these. They will work on the inside. But I'm going to bring in that pitchfork again because I think it's a fun image. And we might as well use it one more time. So let's grab my memento back. Take the lid off, and we're going to use that to add that to the side here, like that. Now, don't forget your envelopes. Wouldn't it be fun to send someone a card and then you stamp the envelope with the pitchfork?
I'm sure that they will order that. They will open that before they open their bills, right? I always say if you stamp the envelope, people will be so delighted to see the image. They can't wait to open it to see what you've stamped inside, right? So stamp your envelopes, make your stuff super fun that you're sending out. Okay, here we go. So we're giving it the same colors that I did on the front of the card. Smoky slate for the blades, for the pitchfork, and then we'll do some crumb cake on the shaft, the wooden parts of this. There we go. All right, so there we go. We've got a fun, easy card here using some amazing products from the mini catalog. Oh my goodness. And you have so many choices when you grab these bundles and these products. Every $75 gets you something for free. And it all ends next week. We only have just over a week. Next Friday is the 28th of February, and it's going to be the last day of celebration. So grab those free things while you can. There we have it, my friends. I hope you like this one. I love the look of the edge of doing that. I would never have thought to do that. Put a flat piece on the back and then do a raised piece, and then it just gives really nice depth to your card. There you can see the side profile. Alrighty. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for your love. Thanks for your comments. So excited to see you all here with me. Thank you for taking the time to join me. Yeah, Betty says she loves this suite. I sure do too. The entire suite deserves a second week. It totally does, because it is just so beautiful, all of it, right? Janet says, 30 days until spring. Oh gosh, it can't come soon enough, hey? Alrighty, thanks so much. Let me flip you back around. It is Tuesday. It is my busy day, crazy busy day. I have a lot of things stacked on Tuesdays, but it's okay. I'm gonna get through it one thing at a time. So thank you so much for being here with me today. I had so much fun making this card. I want to make a bunch of these and send them to you. You don't have to have gardening people in your life to send them something like this that will make them feel love, right? It doesn't have to have hearts and stuff on it. You can send all kinds of fun images and brighten someone's day. All right, take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your Tuesday. I can't wait to see you again tomorrow morning. Plan to join me tomorrow at 9 o'clock Mountain Time, my normal time every morning, to join you with a live video here. And you can also catch me on YouTube for any replays as well. So I post those cards over there as well, these replays of this video, and links to the products so that you can click on them and head to my online store. All right, take care, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Have a great day. Jennifer says one of the best items never ever purchased, the glass mat. Yeah, it is amazing. I absolutely agree with you. I don't know what I did without the glass mat before it was ever introduced. I think I was lost. I was killing a lot of trees by buying a lot of grid paper, but you don't need grid paper. You just need a glass mat, right? So yeah, great thing to add to your cart. Add that to your starter kit, Glass Mat Studio, for sure. Okay, thanks for your feedback, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Stay warm. Bye for now.